What in the hell happened here?
I asked for the deck list without checking the description.
Card D Kaizoku.
Alright, this is episode 2 of our OP13 Green Zoro ranked climbing series, where we're just going to be playing one deck per set that we're going to grind to the highest rank that we can on ranked. Check out episode 1 in case you guys missed that one, in case you want to see it from the beginning, but I'm including every single match. I'm going to be VOD reviewing myself with my tournament viewing tool. So this is also just a way for me to improve too. And yeah, this is my deck list for the video. I kind of forgot to take a screenshot of what rank I ended up at, my bounty at least, but yeah, still climbing, so I think I'm still on the lower end of things. I've been having the craziest win streak. I think I still have yet to lose a game, but that's going to be coming soon. It has happened in actuality. I have it recorded. They're not going to be in this video. It's going to be the next episode, I think. So yeah, if you're waiting for my downfall, just hold off for the next episode. But that's going to be what this video is about, so if that's something you're interested in, stay tuned, but first a word from our sponsors. This video is sponsored by TCGX. Check out the brand new TCGX app. It lets you run your own local card shop. List your trade binder and instantly share it with friends nearby so they can buy and trade directly with you. Check out tcgx.gg to get started. This video is brought to you by Adakai TCG. Shop the latest in premium holographic textured custom One Piece cards. Designed for collectors, crafted to stand out. Use code CARDKaizoku for 15% off your next order. This video is sponsored by gumgum.gg. See the most up-to-date Eastern and Western deck lists on gumgum.gg, updated daily. Be the first to see deck lists for new leaders as they emerge. With over 1,000 deck lists per set, gumgum.gg has all the top strategies as soon as they drop. This video is sponsored by Card Market, Europe's largest online marketplace for trading card games. Alright, session 2 of the VOD review. It's Green Zoro versus Red Black Sabo. My audio, okay. How am I supposed to know until I look in post? Okay, so we are going second. We take that away from him, which is good. He does better going second. We take away the opponent's better curve as much as we can because our own curve is pretty flexible. Green Zoro is kind of like an octopus. He can kind of fit into any situation here. So he does play the stage. And look, I have 2 mice. Oh, he moved my own mice moved as I moved to circle it. Okay, so we had nothing to play turn 1, but next turn we could do Mihawk into Zoro. He does Bello Betty. He's going to do this for... This is the last turn he's going to do this. Then he's going to start playing stuff. Okay, I'm guessing on 4. Yeah, it seems good to do Mihawk into Zoro. Mihawk can get one swing into him while he's still a 4K, I think. But if I remember correctly, I think I misremember the fact that he has like a hack on board and he gets plus 1k power. So ignore my misplay later on. So we'll take this first 6k here. So we'll do the Mihawk into Zoro, as we mentioned. Give us 2 Dawn. Sometimes my mice doesn't click. My mouse doesn't click. So I'm like super scared of paranoid of like misclicks now. So we play Perona with the extra Dawn that we have, and then 2 Dawn is going at this guy's face for 7. He takes, we'll pass. So he's gonna play a hack and put down on leader, and then yeah, I forget that he gets plus 1k power. So even though he's a 4k base, he goes back to being 5, and then I stupidly swing Mihawk into him. But if he didn't have a hack, or if I killed the hack first, then he would have killed my Zoro. But yeah, he does 6 at us with the hack out. How could I have done this turn better, I think? Let me think. Because if I rest the hack, this is rest, and then I swing with Zoro. If he takes, then this guy can't attack anyway. So I think either way, like, Mihawk is just something I can bounce back to my hand if I need 2k counter. But we'll do the Law into Tashika, and here's me stupidly attacking 4k into him. We'll do 5 now. And then this hack is going to kill the Zoro anyway, so that's fine. One thing I could have done is just ignore the hack and just go for face, but I don't think that is worth keeping the hack on board to pressure me for 6k every turn. So we just kill it with leader. Pops my Zoro. Restand attack. I'm guessing, well, so from this point on, Sabo will be at least 6k base. So if he swings 6 into Mihawk, it's like I counter for 2k. So if I say it that way, if I cope it that way, I don't feel as bad. So he does play the 8 cost Sabo. 6 cost Sabo, that makes himself into 8 cost. Yeah, he's got 7 here. Okay, I'm gonna circle my mouse this time. Why can't I say mouse? Mice? Meese? Editor. There's no fixing that. Okay, editor, never mind. So a dragon's coming next turn. We gotta get him to take as much damage as we can before he gets too many big things on board. I think he outscales us if it gets to the late game. And I don't have my restand events. I do have 2 Dead Man's games, so 7 at my Mihawk. Okay, my Mihawk became 3k counter there. I feel a little better. So they do play a Koala. Make a holla. Find a Morley, make you Borley. We'll just rest the Sabo with our Tashigi here. And then we can even swing Bigly into him. 11k. This is 4k counter to defend. Then we got 6-7 at face. 6-7. Yeah, I can do that now. I should do that during my tournament streams, where I just draw on the screen when nothing's happening. But then that would make me fall even further behind in paying attention to the game. Okay, so he defends the 6, he takes the 7, and then we have another 11 from our leader. Our dear leader here, bringing him to 1 life. Does play the 8 cost dragon. And plays out a second Sabo. I'm gonna draw Sabo on screen right now. Okay, so he's got 2 down on leader. And then 8 at my law. I don't know what Sabo looks like actually. Why does this look like a Jewish pastor? Rabbi? Is that what they're called? The 9 at our Tashigi. We'll counter to defend that. I didn't draw a scar too. Oops, sorry Sabo. Okay, so he's got 1 blocker, 1 life. I don't have the restand event. My Dead Man's Game will only rest 1 thing here. Do I go for it? I don't think so. I don't think I should. So pass me, don't play it. Just ping at him. Just ping at snooping as usual. Snooping as usual. Don't try to be a hero. I could play Perona to find a restand event. That might be good. Oh my god, I go for it. What am I doing? Well, I guess we'll see how it turns out. I don't think it's worth it in this case, but we did kind of suss out he didn't have too much counter since he took a 6 earlier. So here's an 8 from Tashigi. He might take this actually. If not, then the next 8 he'll take. He does not take. This 8 is a definite take. Then this 9 is a definite crime. We'll take out 1 Sabo along the way. With that, it's going to be harder for him to finish us. So here's a 9 at 8. He shouldn't throw a 2k at this. And then we'll throw 9 at face. We either win or we potentially likely don't die. Okay, so we don't win, but that's 1 less 8k attack he has to throw at us. We could potentially die if he uses one of his weenies to attack. Right, if he uses like 5 down here, making it a 7. Let me draw a 7 instead. So that's 5 gone. I would have to take that, and then I just have to have like no counter in my life, which can happen with Zoro, because all these events. So hopefully he doesn't go for that. Okay, he goes for the hack. So if he plays a hack, I think I'm pretty much guaranteed not to die here. Actually, he's still gonna make a 7 with the Searcher, but the more counter I get from my life now, the more easier it will be to survive. He does go for my board. I have a second Dead Man's Game, so 2 blockers is no big deal. His best shot probably would have been to try to go for a kill there with the Searcher. However unlikely it is. It's much more likely than him surviving my next flurry of attacks. Right, he's got leader hit. This Sabo cannot attack. So I'll have 2 characters. I mean, 1 character and 1 leader. Two attack sources, I mean. If they gave this deck like a rush card, that'd be crazy good. Me, I mean. Green Zoro. Okay, 8 at Tashigi. I have 2k counter, so I will save. And that spells even more doom. What's the leftover Dawn for? Another hack? There's gotta be something he saves 5 down for. 1 could be Waxing Fist, but... Oh, okay, he's going with the Koala now. Yeah, he might have had a good shot at killing me. We'll take a look at what's in my life. Maybe he had game that way. Okay, he does use the Sabo to kill my Tashigi, so 1 blocker. If I throw 12... If I throw 15, he can't stop it with 1 Waxing Fist. So, we'll Dead Man's Game anyway, just to get rid of everything he has in terms of recourse. And then 11 at face. Our life was 1, 0, 0. Yeah, I think he had game if he went all at face. But yeah. That's the kind of decisions you have to make. Oh, but real quick, my merch store is now open. You guys can check it out at shop.cardkaizoku.com. The featured shirt is the Cut That Part Out shirt with art by the Oiled One. So shout outs to them. In case you guys want some of these insider jokes on a t-shirt, they're there for you. Editor, cut this part in. Okay, game 2 against a red and a blue and a ace. Maybe it wasn't this match, but I started losing pretty soon, so don't worry. I'm not putting in only my wins. It's just, it took me like 13 games to get to a loss. This is game number 8. So like 10 games to get to a loss, so he does play Izo. This could be the loss. I don't really remember what I lost to. But let's try to analyze our mistakes here. So Perona, I think we kept the... Okay starting hand. I don't know if Mihawk into Zoro is as good into Ace as it is into every other leader, just because he's a 6k base. So Mihawk just gets bounced back to hand later on with the law, but which is fine still. So he does swing 9 at us on his second turn, developing nothing, which is good for us. We'll do Mihawk into Zoro, get 2 down back, and then we'll just swing 6 and play out a Koshiro. If he had no Dawn on leader, I would have swung 8, but since he has a Dawn anyway, we'll just make him use one of his counter cards. Because yeah, with Dawn on leader, you get to draw an extra card, remember? So if he has no way to generate that value, I want to pressure him as much as I can. Okay, discards a 9 beard for that. We'll play out Koshilo. So yeah, I can bounce Perona or Mihawk back. Probably should just bounce the Perona back so I can search for more stuff to bounce. I have 2 laws anyway, so he does play Yamato. Here's a 7 at our face, we will take that. Extra 8 can rest as Marco at the very least. Okay, we got a lot of Tashigis. We can do a bunch of law plays here for the next couple of turns. So bounce Perona, play out Tashigi, rest the Yamato. We'll do 8. And if only I had more extra Dawn. Like 1 extra Dawn I could attack with my Zoro too, but he'll help ping later on. From next turn he can start helping me. Okay, so they pop the Izo. They're probably going to save this Yamato and then take a life. I wonder if I can make my cursor a different color so it doesn't interfere with the cursor you guys see from the VOD. That would be the smart thing to do. Okay, I'll do that for the next batch of videos. But it's not confusing. Like, I'll just chase myself here. Ooh. Yeah, I'm doing this on my drawing tablet. So I can make my mouse appear here and then suddenly over here and then over here. Cool, right? Okay, so they pick up a Marco with the Garp. 7 at our face, we'll just block. Because I need board space anyway. 7 at my face. We'll take it. Do I take it? Or do I counter? Oh, I go for the counter. I guess I don't need any more of these Zoros, but 1 more card in hand would have been nice. Okay, so they do drop the Marco. So I'm going to bounce Mihawk back to hand. I have 1 Dawn to spare for my Zoro as well, the 4 cost. We'll just do our attacks first. So Law at Yamato. Since Yamato and the leader are 6k, I attack the character. But yeah, there's the argument where if they have a 7k character and a 6k leader, you just attack the leader instead with the 7k. So we bounce Mihawk into Tashigi, rest the Marco here. Do 8. Yeah, again, we want to kill this Yamato if we can. I don't want to kill the Marco and give him card right now. Eventually, he probably will get value out of it, but I don't want to give it to him now. So we'll do 6 with this Zoro, and then we'll do 8, 8. Counters 1. We'll do 8 with Tashig. I want him to take at least 1 life this turn. 2 would be great, but I doubt we'll get 2. And then we have a 3rd Tashigi. Oh, he took 1. Okay, another 8. The 3rd Tashigi can rest that Marco again to deny him card draw. As we potentially try to go for game. Okay, defends the second 8, or the last 8, I mean. I threw a lot of 8s that turn. No, just 2. So yeah, technically I was correct. Second 8. Okay, so they do Iron Vibrate into a 10 beard, the blocker one. Is he going to attack with the Marco? I don't think so. So it's just 8 from leader, potentially 9. I have a 5k counter, so it should be good. Should be golden. But maybe he does feel so inclined. He is inclined to swing here with this Marco 8 at our face. We will 8, 9. We're going to go to 1 if we take both. But I think we have to fish for like a restand event for more life here. Take a 9. Nope. Okay, we have 2 blockers though, so we should live. He's still a 6k base, so let's try to do as much damage as we can. We'll ping with this Zoro. We'll attack with our laws last in case we do need blockers in the end. If things like fail. Things go wrong. I might even replace the Zoro with the Perona to find a restand event. At least that's what I would do. I'm recording this 2 days later, so judging my past self here. So he does defend the 6. We'll throw 8 with the Shigi. Maybe he just blocks with the new gate. Yeah, since I don't have restand event, and since I'm putting down on characters, I'm guessing I'm committing to go without the restand event. And just hope I have enough numbers on board. So there's leader ability plus a 1k. Potentially a 2k, that'd be great. If that's the case. Yeah, 2k, so he only has 2ks in hand. Throw another 8. If it's only 2ks, they'll both be gone right now. Does block that one. So that makes it a conundrum for me. Or no, it doesn't. I just swing with the laws. So swing 6. Let's see if he does have a 2k or not. He does, right? And then we'll swing 8 with the other law, and then leader 10, which should be enough for game. Oh no, wait, leader ability, so he'll draw an extra card. So it's a gamble. It is a 2k. Okay, 8 with law. This is a take. He'll get 2 cards. And then if they're both counter, then this 10 is not enough. But it was not. It was all non-counter. So I got lucky there. Well, I guess... No, statistically, the math was on my side. He was not going to have 6k counter for that last hit there. Okay, we have a Zoro mirror. I don't remember losing this one, so losses are coming. I promise, just not right now. Who knows, maybe I did lose this one. I was just so traumatized that I don't remember. Okay, so play out Hiyori. I think in this matchup, the second Zoro does a little bit better, but not by much. And then, yeah, pilot diff in the end, and also some RNG. So we both mirror each other with Hiyori's. I get to play my Mihawk into Zoro first. Then we'll search with Hiyori. I think if I didn't get my Mihawk into Zoro this turn, then I would lose. Right, I just need this pressure early on. We'll take the 6th law, which we can play 2 turns later, and then we'll pop their Hiyori. Pass. Next turn we drop Cavendish, and then I don't know if I ever play Koshiro against him, because he has a Poo that can rest it, and then yeah, again, blockers, he could just restand. So he does mimic us, exact same plays, Mihawk into his own Zoro. He has 2 Dawn left over though. But I guess he didn't really need additional Dawn to kill Hiyori. But what he could have done is swung 8 at Hiyori and 8 at my face, if he had done it in the opposite order. So yeah, 5 Zoro, 5 leader Zoro. Play out Cavendish. And I guess we are playing the Koshiro out and pass. We don't have any characters to defend though. Oh, I guess if he does play Tashigi right now, we could defend our Cavendish. Yeah, never mind. Past me knew what was up. Past me was warmed up and then like in the zone. Current me, I'm just sipping on a soda, drawing on the screen, looking at myself in the dark, alone in my room, because I do play out the law. You guys didn't know that much detail. You guys didn't need that much detail, but I provide it. So second Zoro out, 7 at my face will take. Okay, here's where I like the X-Drake, because I can do this. So I even attack with the Mihawk first. Yeah. Get that value. I'm going to bounce him back to my hand. Counters 1. We'll play out the law. Bounce Mihawk. Play out X-Drake. We'll start controlling the board. Here's 5 at the board. Okay, the board dies. We'll do 6 at face. Okay, that's 1 less the board I have to worry about. Counters 2. 7 for my leader. He takes this one, I bet. We'll pass. And if I did have a dead man game, I guess it wouldn't really help here, but that one Dawn, you know, could come in niche usage. So delay Perona and then finite Tashigi, 5 at my X-Drake and I counter. So Tashigi's gonna rest our blocker, I bet. Oh, they play Law into it. That's pretty good. Rest my Koshiro. He swings 6 at my blocker. He's probably gonna go for my Cavendish here. I can counter to save him. So I ought to do that. Counter 4. We'll save our Apu for his own Koshiros, which he hasn't dropped one yet. 9 at our face will take. Okay, so 2 things are going to stay rested. It's up to us to control the board here. Swing 5. Okay, I guess I'm going to bounce X-Drake back to my hand, just as a 2k. So he does defend the 5, which I'm glad. So we'll bounce X-Drake, turn it into a Tashigi. We'll rest probably the easier thing to kill, which is the Zoro. Put 3 down leader. Throw 5 at him. Okay, he defends it. We can throw Cavendish 7 at the Zoro to guarantee the kill. Or maybe 6 is enough. Okay, I go for the 6 for a bigger leader double swing. I can even do like 10 twice with my leader. Oh, he ended up saving it. So we'll do 9 at Tashigi, restand, 9 at Law, and then I do 7 with my Law at their Zoro. So they have 1 character only, and we have 5. I don't think he can come back from this unless he has his own restand event to clear my board. Like 2 of them. But even then, I saw a 4k counter right now. Okay, Tashigi. But yeah, if he does clear my board in return, it's top deck mode from that point on. Okay, here's 9 at my Cav. I have counter, so I think I should do it. I should defend it. Yeah, we defend. So you can kill 1 character max right now. He just concedes. He had a 1k in hand. Okay. Okay, Zoro versus Blue Purple Luffy. I don't remember losing this one either. Okay, next one is definitely going to be a loss. I swear. You guys want to see my downfall, right? It's coming. This one's going to be really short. I think he like misclicked, so it'll be a quick game. And I mentioned I'm going to include every single game, so even these ones, even the ones where I misclick too, so don't worry. All transparent. You can even look at my match history in case you guys want to double check. Right, I can't hide it, you know? I made the tool for you to double check. So there's no way I can hide it. So we'll play Piranha. He's going to misclick, so I'm not going to be too try-hardy in my commentary. He didn't attack me with his leader either. So play out Kuina and just pass. Oh, maybe I use it to attack. Yeah, okay, so I use Kuina just to get him to take a hit. Because yeah, if he throws 6k at the Kuina, that turns Kuina into a 2k that I didn't have to use later on. Yeah. And assuming he was not going to play anything else that I could rest for 4 anyway. Besides that, but I have Tashigi for that. So we'll do Law into Tashigi, and then we'll do 8-8. He get Thunder Bagua here, get to 8, and so he'll go to 10 next turn. So swing 8, he's probably going to Bagua. He has 3 down up. Oh, he took it. Okie dokie. This game might be... Yeah, it's going to be over soon. It's only a 2-minute game. So he does God Threat my Tashigi. Now he attacks. We'll take. Get another Tashigi here. Play Perona. Dead Man's Game. It's going to be useful for his events. We'll turn our Perona into another Tashigi. Get Tashigi with it and then swing 8. He could Gungam Giant at this point. He does Gungam Giant at this point. So play Perona out and pick up 2k. Then we even have a 6 from my Law. I think I didn't realize it till the very end. He does counter 1, we'll pass. I forget what he does. I remember he played like a bullet and then he just left. Maybe he didn't misclick. Maybe he just saw how futile it was. Because we already got him to 1 life. Okay, 6 at my Law. We will counter 1. There's a bullet and he passes. Okay, we do 6. Oh, are we gonna Dead Man's Game? Okay, yeah. He didn't misclick. He just he was just incredibly low rolled against me. No, he has a bunch of counter. I guess I just had too aggressive a start. So this is a valid game actually. Valid game. Sorry to the Blue Purple Luffy player I played against. You can't see their names, right? I hid them all for privacy reasons. Oh, we have another Zoro mirror? I don't remember playing 2 of them. Is this the one that I lose? No, I specifically remember losing to an emu. So if we're not fighting the emu just yet, then... Dang, I went on a pretty long win streak then. Okay, so they do play Hiyori. We play Kosho. Yeah, I'm going second this time, so this is a completely different Zoro mirror. I have 0 recollection of playing this one. That's crazy. Okay, so they switch with Hiyori. Maybe this is the one that I like PTSD blocked from my memory. Okay, so they play out. Oh, they pick up a Zoro and they swing 7 at us. We'll take. 4 Dawn means we play our Zoro that we top deck. Perfect. And then we can even play a Porona here. I use my Koshiro to kill the Hiyori here. I think he does counter. Yeah, okay, actually I do remember this match because he counters. It's all coming back to me. Yeah, he countered like, what? You countered for that? Okay, we'll play out Perona. Let's take a 2k because I have so many Cavendishes already. We'll just kill with our leader. Okay, 4 Dawn, 5 Dawn. He could play 1 lone Tashigi, and he does. He'll kill our Zoro, and that is fine. My Koshiro will live. And then 8 arrow face will take. Okay, how do I get out of this one? I return Tashigi back at their Tashigi. Yep. Or nope. Yep, right. Yep. And then I can even do 9k, so this is a little better. And then he hasn't taken any life yet, so there's a chance he may not have enough counter for this. Or it might be like 3 1ks. Which is what I want. That's what I'm aiming for. Oh, maybe I can just leave my cursor off screen while I don't need it right. Yeah. Make it less confusing. So Tashigi dies, we'll just swing 9 at face. He takes his first life. I am at 3. He's at 4. If he's out of Tashigi's, I win. No more, right? He could do like Perona to find one. Maybe no Perona either. Yeah, if he drops like a Mihawk into Zoro, I'm golden. Okay, Zoro just Zoro, no Mihawk even. Then okay, he did have a Tashigi in the end. 8 into Tashigi, I can defend that too easy. 8 at our face. Maybe we block that? Okay, I take it. Dang, I'm ballsy. Play Perona to find a law. No law. Take the restand event. So I guess we'll just play another Tashigi. We can probably kill this Tashigi. Swing 7. Honestly, I don't think I should have swung 7 at the 7. I should have swung leader first, and then if they did survive like a 9k or a 10k in this case, then I swing 7. Because yeah, if Tashigi dies to Tashigi, then I lose out on my leader ability. So that was dumb of me. That was a mistake. Misplay. Okay, that's what these blood reviews are for anyway, so I'm glad I caught that. It's probably a habit that I should fix, so we'll play out Hiyori to finish the turn here and find a 2k. And then in return, you guys also don't make that mistake too, right? I hope. I don't know, are you guys watching even Green Zoro mains? Or are you guys just watching just because you like my videos? I hope it's the latter. I don't want to be known as like only the guy who plays one deck. But for these videos where I have to like play at a high level, I can't do that playing 12 different leaders a set, you know? It's impossible to play them all at a high degree, even though you guys all expect it to be like really high degree games. So I picked Green Zoro. And it's going to be my deck for now. Oh, this is the misclick. So he played Cavendish and didn't untap 2 Dawn. Maybe that's why I don't remember it. Okay, so well, there's still 2 more minutes left. 9 at Tashigi. So this should have been like an 11. Well, if he had told me what he misclicked, I could have like tried to course correct for it, but he didn't want to tell me. Well, I wasn't paying attention either. Like if he said like, oh, actually leader should be 11, then I would let the Tashigi die. So yeah, we'll just not take any more life here. You know, I'm an honorable person. You just need to communicate what's happening. So we'll bounce Prona into Tashigi. Let's try to kill this Cavendish. And then we can leave Dawn up for a restand event in case we need it. So 8 at it. Yeah, I think I realized I did that mistake with Tashigi last turn, so I was like, okay, leader first. So 7 at face after Cavendish died. If we can get him to 0, that's perfect. Okay, he takes 1. Another 7. Takes that one. We'll do 8. Oh, okay, I guess we just want to get him to 0. So 11. We'll say the restand event for like double 12 next turn. Takes going to 0. We'll pass. So what would have been different? I would have 1 less Tashigi if he didn't misclick. And he'd be at 1 life right now. We can kind of try to see if it would have mattered based on circumstance, you know. Okay, 5 of us, we'll just counter this one. Because yeah, I am in danger of dying. He's going to do 9k 3 times. So we'll take a 9. I just need 1k counter here. So we'll take this 9 as well. We get 2k. Okay, there's no way we would have lost. Oh, wait, I'd have 1 less life, right? No, I have 1 less Tashigi. I'd have the same amount of life. So I think it was inconsequential in this game. The fact that I have counter for this means yeah, I wouldn't have this. I'd have 2 Tashigis and he'd be at 0 life still. Oh, he'd be at 1 life. Let's go back to the end. I should make it not restart when it gets to the end of the video. So he'd be at 1 life. Maybe he wouldn't have gone for the triple 9k in that case. I don't know. Hard to say, but this video is kind of long already. Okay, next video is going to start with a loss, I swear. Let me just look ahead. No, it's against a Roger. This one's like 3 minutes. Okay, I'll include 1 more game. This will be the final video. I don't lose yet. I'll lose in the next video in the series. Just when I see an Emu again, that's when I know. So far, Roger has been an easy matchup for me. Oh no, I lose to a Roger too. Maybe it's this one. Okay. Even I'm not sure, so this is a surprise for me. Why am I so excited to see me lose? Okay, 6 at me will take... But I swear, I get allegations of like, oh, you only include your wins in your videos. You can literally check my match history. I barely ever lose for some reason. We'll do 6 at the leader. Yeah, I know like I don't play ranked all the time. I play a lot of normal games too, but even in normal games, I hardly ever lose for whatever reason. Okay, so leader is going to swing 8 at me, I'm guessing. 7? Okay, we'll take... Though if you check right now, I have a bunch of losses on Black Crocodile. How does that deck freaking work? It kind of sucks. Okay, 5 at Roger. I mean, I got it kind of figured out. It's like a stall deck, right? But also not all the cards are on the sim yet, so that kind of makes sense too. Okay, so we'll play out Cavendish with our Law. Do 5 with the Mihawk, with the Dawn that we restand. We have 6 with our leader as well. We just want to pressure him while he's still a 5k. Right, because once he gets to 10, this Mihawk and Zoro are useless. So we can bounce it back to hand, that'd be pretty nice, but I have no more laws. No more laws, no more flaws. Okay, how much Dawn is he at? I think he's at 9 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so he just needs to ramp one more time. And he becomes a 7k base. Can swing for 8 right now. He's swinging as a 5k. So this is 6. Does he not have one more ramp effect? Okay, we'll counter 1. That would indicate that he does not. 6 with the bullet 2 will counter 1. Rayleigh. Okay, he'll ramp at the end of the turn. 9 at my Cavendish, I will counter 4. The extra Dawn will help me. Okay, so now he's at 10. Which means Zoro can't do anything. Mihawk is useless. I can try to get him to 0 with my restand event right now. Koshiro? Okay, I guess I don't do that. So Dawn Cavendish, get our Dawn back. I could just go jam it all on my leader and do 11. Do 6 at the bullet. Yeah, I guess I should attack what I can kill. Okay, he dies. I could do 9-9, get him to 0. No, I just jam it, right? We'll jam 11, 12 at 9. I have more Dawn than I thought. Okay, Rayleigh dies. Jam 12 at the face. Takes. So this is not the match I lose, I don't think. Okay, later, next video is going to be like an Emu loss and a Roger loss. I promise you, I promise you. Okay, so they play the new gate here and try to kill our Cavendish. We'll just block with Koshiro because Koshiro dies to new gate anyway, if he does put 2 Dawn on it. We're going for a 12-14 combo here because we have the Cavendish out. Takes 12, we'll restand with the event. I was like trying to use my leader ability. Get 2 more Dawn with the Cavendish. Then we'll do 14, hopefully, for game. But he is pretty high status right now. He might survive. Just needs 4k counter more. Nope, he didn't have any counter at all. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's enough for a video, right? It's pretty long, so that's gonna be my second batch of ranked games on Zoro. Stay tuned for the third. And then the fourth one's gonna be pretty spicy. I played a really, really good match against a couple people, so be on the lookout for that. But for now, still climbing. I think opponents are starting to get a little better, as you can see. Okay, bye.
Car D Kaizoku.